Well, hello there, konnichiwa, good morning to you all. So, now I will make a video. It will be, in a way, a video or a type of video that I did not make in a very long time now. And it will be an overall review of an anime series that aired last year, and I will be doing this video because the second season was planning to be released during the summer anime season of 2013. So sorry for that. So even if I watched this series almost a year and a half ago, I will now I rewatched the series because since apparently the second season will come out next month, I kinda decided to rewatch the series. So the series that I rewatched, it's called Highschool DxD, and is a comedy with demons, yes, with a lot of ecchi scenes, fantasy, iron, romance, and school life. Those are roughly the tags that were related with this series. And this series is based in a Japanese light novel written by Ichie Ishibumi and illustrated by Miyama Zero. And basically the stories centers around Issei Yodo, kinda a high school guy that has a fetish, let's say on that way, for breasts or for girls' breasts. And the guy actually died right in the first episode, because he was killed by a fallen angel because he possessed a special power. And then he was eventually revived by a demon house led by Rias Gremori. And he became her servant and a member of his devil family. So the series is, well, first, yes, it possesses a lot of ecchi moments indeed, but also it's very interesting because this is a theme that I always loved. Besides the thematics about zombies and so on, like for instance High School of the Dead, that was a series that I watched and loved to watch. And I also like, well, mecha anime series, like I have doing some reviews about mecha anime series and others. And I liked a lot this series because it touched in supernatural themes that mixture in the lot, fallen angels, demons, and so on, all fighting for power, all with their own goals and objectives. And it's interesting because this guy, and also lots of comedy, and I one of the points that I especially take in account when watching a series, it's not, or a series like this one is not exactly by or for or because of the ecchi parts of the story. I kinda understand that the ecchi scenes kinda are part of the actual story plot, but mainly I watch this because I like comedy series, and these series possess a lot of comedy. And we have a lot of interesting characters. Like I say, we have this guy Issei. It's a very interesting character. We have Rias Grimoire, that is a very interesting character in terms of personalities and so on. And we have others. We have Aquino. We have sorry for that. Asia. We have Koneko. We have Yuto. Um, and also this first season, roughly I think it corresponds to story arc number 1, called the Red Dragon Emperor's Awakening, and that covered volume 1 and 2, if I'm not wrong. I'm guessing the second season that was announced will be covering the story arc number 2, called Birth of the Beast Dragon Emperor. Yes, and these possess other story arcs. So far it has 4 story arcs. So eventually, if things run smoothly, I guess we could expect at least 4 seasons about this. Um, so I'm kind of very interesting because already watched the preview in a site. It's interesting. It appears from what I saw in this second season, they will be fighting exorcists that belong to the church. It appears to me that two new characters will be introduced besides the ones that are already on the story, obviously. And I'm kinda very interested in see them this animated, and we also have bosses from what I read, or from the fallen angels and so on. So since I'm very fond to angelic mythology and the struggle between good and evil, and sometimes evil is good and good is evil, that's also a very interesting paradox that I think that we have. So well, um, so making a small overall of the first season, we have first how Issei become a demon, then the first main antagonist of the story are the fallen angels, led by a female fallen angel called Raynell. And then the last antagonist of this series is a guy that belongs to a demonic clan called Phoenix. And those are mainly the two more strong enemies they fought in this first season. Then we also have two overs and six special episodes of 3-4 minutes each, and that were well funny to watch. So well, on the overall review of the series, that's roughly this. So my rating for this series, um, I like it a lot, and a lot with this series. I like the mythology associated with it. Um, but if I have to rate this series from 1 to 10, I will rate it with 6.5, because even if I do like the team, even if I do like the characters, even if I do like the comedy parts of the series, mm, I cannot give excellent rate. Even if the series was good and very enjoyable to watch. Um, but that's just my opinion. So this series was good, or let's say, very good. It was a very good series. It's worth to watch, and if you are fond to watch the second season, from what I read, you could expect that this series will return in July. I don't know exactly when, but is the date for the release of the second season is in July of 2013. So if you like these themes and the comedies, and also be prepared to be confronted with a lot of ecchi scenes, not exaggerated, but you will have a lot of ecchi scenes. And after all, this is an anime in a way, and a school life anime. So, but if you like the genre, and if you do not remember the plot, or if you do not read the like novels or the mangas that they are doing, perhaps you should rewatch the series, like eventually the thing that I did, and to familiarize yourself again with the characters and with the plot line so far. So, well, this is my overall review for High School DxD. Hope you enjoy, stay well, and peace.